FinTech conference Money 2020 kicks off in Las Vegas next week. And two companies will be there sharing more about identity security, including a partnership, and that's between Proof and NYSE-listed Visa. Proof is a security company that combats identity fraud, including deepfakes. And joining me now with more is Proof's CEO and founder, Pat Kinzel. Pat, welcome. Great to see you this morning, joining us just north of us in Boston. I want to start off with the basics first. What more can you share about Proof and its mission?
Yeah, Kristen, thanks for having me. So Proof is an identity authorization network. So if you think about the way that the credit card networks work to really secure and authorize payments, Proof does the same for countless types of high-value transactions. So think about, a mortgage closing, an auto sale, a large withdrawal from your wealth management, or account or retirement or something to that effect. So these are transactions typically still stuck in paper that use signatures or other insecure channels. And so we lock these down, we prevent identity fraud, we provide certainty of these transactions. And we're really proud to have done a lot of firsts. So we did the country's first online mortgage closing and have really been digitizing and securing all these channels.
Well, congratulations on your partnership with NYSE-listed Visa. Walk us through what this collaboration looks like.
Yeah, we're really excited about the partnership. So last week, Proof announced a product called Certify, which is the ability to cryptographically sign anything with your identity. That core concept is how credit cards work. If you think about that EMV chip, what it does is it creates a payment instruction that's tamper evident, can't be manipulated, provides certainty. And so we do that for all of these other types of transactions. And so together with Visa, we're collaborating to bring Certify into all of these new flows online, about $200 trillion of new flows, and to stop fraud in all of these transactions, for their customers and ours.
What is the impact that you anticipate this technology will have on consumers?
Yeah, fraud has really moved to every channel that you can imagine, but this is a personal problem for people that's really terrifying. If you think about AI-generated deepfakes and those types of fraud, it's now possible to perfectly pretend to be someone. And so we're seeing this in hiring. We're seeing this in financial services. And it's not just sophisticated overseas bad actors. It could be someone's family member who has access to your identity documents and financial documents. They can now use deepfakes and this technology to impersonate you. And so for the consumer, if you think about when you use your credit card and your Visa card, you have certainty that you're protected by a network and that you're going to be secured in all these transactions. And we believe that should exist in everything that you do. And with this collaboration, we're really excited to pull that off.
What are deepfakes exactly, and how have you seen them have an impact insofar that your company is here to address it?
Yeah, so a deepfake is either the ability to perfectly replicate someone's voice or their face and likeness. And they've become so sophisticated now that in a matter of seconds, someone can basically steal your entire persona and likeness. And so if you think about all of the security channels that exist, voice, audio, whatnot, they can now be, broken. And so this is a huge problem that's facing all industries. We're seeing people steal homes. We're seeing people drain someone's retirement account. We work with a lot of companies in these industries to finally lock these problems down so they can have certainty in their transactions.
Pat, before we have to let you go, any other companies that you're working with to really address this issue?
Yeah, we work with about 15 of the Fortune 100, more than 10,000 customers, great brands like FedEx, First American. We've got investments and partnerships with State Farm, Google, Wells Fargo, Citi. So we're really proud to lead this market. Like I said, we've been out changing the laws, building the products, really innovating to solve these problems for our customers. And this collaboration with Visa, we think is really a watershed moment for ourselves, but also for securing transactions online.
Pat Kinzel, CEO and founder of Proof, thanks so much for joining us this morning from Boston.
Thank you.